One of the members, pretty big fella, he says, man, this thing's shitting everywhere. And I said, well, hell, I would be too if I just got kidnapped by a bunch of dudes in flecktarn and balaclavas, you know. So now we're kind of preparing, and I'm thinking, man, are we really going to do this? And I walked over to the guy, he went by Eisen, and he was going to be leading the blot. And Eisen says, I go over to him and I go, man, is it bad that I feel sorry for the goat? And he says, you can't let the goat hear you say that. And I'm like, okay, dude, tell. And he's like, he goes, this is a sacrifice to Odin. This is a beautiful sacrifice. We love this ram. We love this goat, whatever the hell it was. We love it, and we're showing it love, and it is being blessed to go to Valhalla and meet Odin. So the rule was, everybody leave your weapons, and we're going to go down to the holy spot and deep in the woods. 100-acre farm, by the way. And we're walking down there, and the goat's just making all kinds of racket. And we get down, I'm sorry, let me rewind just a little bit. I'm trying to figure out in my head, should I do this or should I just blow the case right now? And I'm thinking, well, they said they took the goat. Okay, so that's theft of an animal. That's not federal. I'm like trying to go through my head. So I go to my truck and I lean into one of my devices and I'm like, hey, if y'all can hear me, because when I was out in the field, I'm covered. So for that 4-day hate camp, they were covering me 24/7, running shifts, they being law enforcement. And I go, hey, if y'all can hear me, I'm pretty sure we're getting ready to go down here and sacrifice this animal. And I'm running it through my brain, and I know they said they stole it, but I can't come up with a good enough reason to stop this right now. If you guys don't want me to do this, you got to send me a sign and let me know. And I waited, and it was crickets. And then I said, okay, I guess I'm going down to the woods. So we go down there. You had your chance. I was waiting.
Oh, my God.
So we go down to the woods, and we get there, and I don't know how. I ended up at the back of the goat. We're in a circle around the goat, and I'm at the back of it. And Eisen, who's leading the blot, is talking about we're going to be starting the wild hunt. In Norse mythology, the wild hunt is basically Odin and a bunch of other gods going out in the middle of the night and whipping the crap out of every other god that they didn't like or whatever. In the twisted version of the base, starting the wild hunt was going to start with the sacrifice of this goat, which he named Gar. His middle name was Garfield, named after his grandfather. To show love to the goat, he named it Gar after his grandfather. Okay. So he says once we do the sacrifice and it goes to Valhalla, that the wild hunt will start, but the wild hunt was going to be cleansing the world of non-whites.
So the goat was the start of this whole
wild hunt. The wild hunt. It's in Norse mythology. It's called the wild hunt. But again, they're twisting it for white supremacy beliefs. So he's got this like machete type object, and I'm at the back of the goat, and he's going through it. He does his Odin prayer, and he didn't lead the blot near as good as the actual Asatru priest that did it before, but he's trying, and he's going back with this. He's going back with this machete, and I'm holding the back of the goat, and somebody's holding the front of the goat, and he's coming down. He's practicing, and he's a pretty stocky kid. And finally, somebody says, "Just do it." Man, he rears back with all of his strength and comes down, whack, right on the back of the neck of the goat. I don't even know if it broke a hair, Joe. I don't know if it's because the back strap of the goat was so thick or the blade was dull, but when he hit it, all you heard was bah,